Today we're at the Miami Beach in Rehab, Painesville, Monrovia, Liberia, and I have a very special guest. And thinking about his name gives me excitement because he's been causing some level of trouble on social media. And we'll take a very short break. As soon as we get back, I'll introduce who our guest is. Yeah, now welcome back, and like I said, we're at Miami Beach here in Painesville, Monrovia, Liberia, and my special guest today is no other person but the strong and mighty who caused a lot of chaos on Facebook, Instagram, and other social media platforms, Mr. Church.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm fine. All
right, thank you for honoring my invite.
You're welcome.
So let's just jump right into it. Who is Mr. Church?
Well, Mr. Church is an artist who loves creativity. I just love arts in all forms.
Okay.
Whether it's music, whether it's acting, whether it's drawing. I like people bringing imagination to life. Yeah, through arts in whatever form. Yeah, and I sometimes, and I consider myself a perfectionist.
Okay.
Like, I like for everything to be the way it is supposed to be. Like, if I see any deviation, I see things are not the way they're supposed to be, I feel like I have a responsibility to speak about it, and that's just me.
All right, so I am pretty sure Mr. Church is not your real name. Can you tell me a little bit about who you are personally, your background, and your actual name?
Yeah, my actual name is Joseph Odo Jackson. I'm a mix of Liberian and Nigerian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm both Kran and Igbo.
Oh, Igbo Kedo.
Odima.
All
right, yeah. So my primary nationality now is Liberian. Yeah. And I feel like Liberia needs me more than Nigeria. And I've spent almost all my life here. Yeah, so I relate more to Liberia than Nigeria. But I did finish high school in Nigeria, and then came here for my bachelor's degree. I have a bachelor's degree in mass communications, major, and theology minor.
Nice.
Yeah, so...
Oh, theology.
Yeah.
Okay, hence where the Mr. Church.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I grew up in the church.
Okay.
Yeah, I did a lot of stuff in the church in different denominations. I was born in the Catholic Church, but I'm also someone who likes to explore, and I want to see things for myself.
Okay.
I don't just like to swallow what I'm told. Like, you tell me to do this, why should I do this? Does it make sense? Yeah, it doesn't make sense if I do this. So I want to see why I'm doing this.
Okay.
And so, yeah, I immersed myself in a lot of research, and I decided to see, how other denominations do their stuff. Because if you're in the Catholic Church and the things you hear about other denominations, you're like, are these people even Christians? You feel like only, yeah. And then when you go out there, the things they say about the Catholic Church, and so it's good for you to experience all of these things.
True.
And then you can make your own judgment.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's me.
Okay, that's awesome. Very interesting.
Yeah.
When did you realize that, okay, I want to get into music? When did you start doing music, and how did you start doing music?
I have always loved music. I did not see myself as a rapper.
Okay.
I saw myself as more an actor.
Okay.
My first choice was acting, movies. Yeah, I wanted to be an actor. But then I realized that I also love playing with words.
Okay.
I love poetry. I started, I joined the debating team, the press team. And so I realized that I'm good at this.
Yeah.
And then I love music. Right? I love arts. And because of the way I think, I can do this, And so I actually made the decision to start rapping 10 years ago.
Oh, that's a while.
Yeah, but I did not. Yeah, I told myself that I was gonna be a rapper in 2014.
Okay.
Yeah, but then my mom You know, she kicked against it. You know, African parents nowadays.
Parents, African
Once
parents.
you're a rapper, they say, "Oh, that grew nothing you won't do" and stuff
I
like
don't know
that.
before, but my mom said, "Oh, her about it."
Right.
All right.
Yeah. So we struck a bargain, and she was like, "Okay, I can force you to do what you don't want to do.
Yeah.
If you want to be a rapper, fine, but get a degree first."
Okay.
Yeah. And so I went to college in 2015, graduated in 2019, and in 2020 I came back to Monrovia because I was in school in Ikepa.
Yeah.
In 2020 I came back to Monrovia. I'm like, let me start this thing again. I can do this, you know. And here we are, 4 years
Yeah.
later. Yeah.
So, how many songs have you put out, and where do you get your inspiration from?
I have about 10 songs now.
Whoa.
Yeah, I think about 10. And for me, 10 is nothing. My goal is to drop at least 100 songs before I feel like I've done something.
If your dreams don't scare you, they're not big enough.
Right. So I feel like I've achieved like 10% of what I want to achieve. So I have a lot to do, a lot of work, a lot of songs to drop, you know, as time goes on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you get your inspiration from?
I've been following hip hop since 2002.
Okay.
I just used to love rap.
Okay.
I didn't see myself as a rapper, but I loved hearing people, you know, be creative. I love them rapping.
Going hard on
Yeah,
the
the first person that made me love rap was Eminem.
Okay.
And I just love. The first song I ever listened to was "Cleaning Out My Closet." The way he told his story
I
in a
love
way
that
that,
song.
yeah, in a way that you were both sorry and you're entertained. It was mind blowing.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. I mean,
Makes you-
yeah. It's this, and then I started following other people: Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, and presently Hobson, NF. You know, I love people who are creative, people who think out of the box.
Yeah.
Yeah, people who do not just want to be ordinary. Yeah. So and for me, that's a source of inspiration. The fear of being average. Yes, I want to do more than just the bare minimum.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you also mentioned people you follow, like Jay-Z and other people.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the type of music that you make. I know you said you love hip hop and you follow hip hop people, or hip hop artists. What type of music? How would you describe the type of music that you make?
I would say it's reality rap.
Okay.
And that's one reason why a lot of people do not understand why I said I didn't want to do gospel music.
Okay.
Yes, I grew up in the church, and yes, I started making, you know, songs in the church. I was a choir director for some years. I played the keyboard in the church, so of course the music it was going to, you know, affect the music.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were going to see. And when we started college rapping, I was in a Christian school. You couldn't do any song if
That
you're
is
not
not-
exactly. If you're not praising Jesus, you cannot do any song in that school.
It has to take you to heaven.
Exactly.
Heaven's the goal.
So, but I always wanted to do more than that. I was like, I'm not a gospel artist. Yeah, I'm not a gospel. I want to do so much. Like singing about Jesus is good because I'm a Christian,
Yeah.
right? And I do believe in Jesus as my Lord and personal Savior. But there are a lot of things in society to talk about.
Yeah.
You know, about life, love, relationships, betrayal, you know, pain, so many things. The norms, the vices, the virtues, so many things to talk about.
The myths.
Exactly. So many things to talk about. And I could not just, you know, limit myself.
Put yourself
Exactly. And that is the issue. That's why a lot of people have they're like, oh, he left the church and all of that. You're not understand, but no problem. Yeah.
All right, so I'll ask you one final question. We take a short break,
Yeah.
and then we jump into the little chaos and trouble you caused on social media. So, other than music, if you're not doing music, what are you doing? Let's say if you did not become a musician, what would you have been doing?
I am a journalist,
Okay.
and until a month ago, I was with the Inquirer as an editor.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, but when I dropped Rest in Pieces, it was total chaos. I had to quit my job,
Oh,
and now I have to focus solely on entertainment, not just music, but I'm also delving into, you know, acting.
okay.
I want to start trying out acting, content creating, I'm reviving my podcast. I have a podcast, the Providence Podcast. Yeah.
Awesome.
And I just want to do all things entertainment, and little by little, step by step. But for now, it's the music, and I think it's gonna be like the stepping stone to other forms of entertainment. Yeah.
All right. So we'll take a very short break, and as soon as we get back, we're gonna delve into Mr. Church and the chaos he caused with Rest in Pieces.
Yo, I told you this year would be different. They're coming off the alpha, throw the gauntlet down, cause all you niggas acting different. I left the church and I was preaching in the streets, and it's filled with whack rappers. I ain't trying to keep the peace. Look, I'm calling names and taking attendance, so don't be late for class. It's all these rappers, noise makers. Only thing I hear is whack punches and weak flows. Man, all your lines suck. Like a hoe doing deep throw. Let's start with bucket raw. The nigga flow was raw, dope. Rappers spitting lines, every word he spoke was law. I think he won the beef with Christoph, then it fell off. Now he's a freaking singer, it's a life, I am pissed off. Let's talk about Christoph. Niggas should've left a legacy, a hit after hit. Everybody showed you loyalty. The Judah and Bunny dust. Now you cheating on your wife, drugs, alcohol, and women. Nigga, think about your life, man. There could've been legends, man. Y'all let us down on the whole goddamn industry's lane. I had to switch from gospel for this shit. Liberian hip-hop, non-existent. Basi Mokopala used to be a dope.
Yeah, now welcome back, and we're still here at Miami Beach in rehab on Monrovia, Liberia. I am Ilan Reese, and I'm here with Mr. Church.
Yep.
Okay, so let's talk about first of all, let's talk about your podcast. What is it about?
The same thing my music is about.
Reality.
Yes. A lot of things affecting society. We have a variety of topics. The last time we were discussing love languages, and then we started talking about topics like should you date your friend's ex?
Girl code and guy code.
Exactly. A lot of things affecting the young people.
Yeah.
So basically, the music, I want to try to make an impact. Try to change the way people view life. The mentality about so many things. I feel like there's a lot of things we need to relearn, unlearn, So, but it's a gradual process. But basically, that's it. Just society, life, yeah.
So, the music is about you talking to people about reality, and then the podcast is about interactive talking.
Yeah, with my friends.
Reality.
Yeah. Sometimes we bring other people on, for them to give their views. Sometimes we pit men against women, talk about gender equality and stuff like that.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
That's nice. So now let's talk about Rest in Pieces, the part that I wanted to talk about. So this is the part that actually made me know you. That's the song that made me know you. And that's the song that made a lot of people know you as well. Why did you write the song Rest in Pieces? And what prompted you? Like, what actually prompted you to do that?
Well, for me, it's the same thing with any other song and every other song I've written. I get an idea, and then I sit down and I expand that idea, and I write around the idea, and then I try to deliver that idea through lyrics.
Yeah.
So I was having a conversation with my producer, Faith, and I'm like, my man, I don't let the situation of rap music in Liberia. Where like there's so many people that could be doing much better. And then we started talking about some songs. Some songs from rappers. I'm like, what is this? My man, look at it here. Look at the person that made a particular song. Then look at the other song they made before. So you know that they have the capacity to do this. So why are they being lazy?
They're being complacent and they're comfortable.
You're
putting people's lyrics on a microscope.
Yeah, and he was like, my man, you rapper. So if you have something to say it, you rap. I'm like, the problem with me, I can overdo things. I'm either at 0 or 100. So if I'm saying it, I have to say it in a way that it will be heard. I don't know how to throw jabs.
Yeah.
If I have something to say to you, I'll say, okay, Elaine, this is my problem with you. I do not like the way, this. If you take offense, then that's on you. But I feel like it's better that way than for me to go talk to somebody behind your back when you are the person I have a problem with.
True.
So, and for me, I just translated that into, the rap. I'm like, the people I have a problem with in Liberia, I have to talk about it. I have to talk about it. I'm like, why are people hailing Mr. Monrovia, for God's sake?
Oh, that was, yes, because that was within that same time.
Exactly. I was like, okay, if you have serious ambition or intention for your rap industry, is this what we should be doing? Aren't we supposed to be putting out songs that can compete with songs from other African countries?
It's been too long.
Shouldn't we upgrade the quality? Should we're too playful, and something had to be done. And a lot of people have that same thought, but no one was bold enough to say it out in the way that I did.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just mumble about it, they just say it in the corners, and for somebody to actually make an emphatic statement, I had to be the one. I'm like, I made an announcement on Facebook. I'm like, bro, in April, plenty of people will hate me. I made that announcement in February.
Okay.
I said in April, plenty of people will hate me. And my friend was like, what do you not do again? What you coming do again? You know, I said, yo, relax. A lot of people will hate me. And exactly, and it turned out that the people who loved the song were more than the people who hated, you know.
Of course.
And because at the end of the day, a lot of people could relate. This is what a lot of people thought, but they could not say. And so I just said it for them.
Everybody's mind.
So yeah, I do not regret Rest in Pieces. If I had the chance, I would do it 500 million times over, because I feel like it has made an impact. They might not
come openly to say it.
They will not admit it, but it's very glaring. We can see everyone is trying to improve their writing. Everyone is trying to, you know, upgrade at least even a little bit, you know, to put out something of quality. Because now a lot of Liberians know that we deserve more than this. You can give us better than this, so please give us better than this. So if you're writing, you know that, oh yeah, I can just go make trash now and just put it outside.
And you weren't saying, oh, you guys are doing trash. You were saying, I know what you can do because I've heard you in the past and I just need you to like step it up.
Very simple.
Yeah. And did you expect it to actually blow like that?
No, I did not. Because let's be honest, I had 5K followers on Facebook. I had 425 followers on AudioMac.
Okay.
I did not even promote the song. I had no means of promoting the song. It's the same way I do everything. I just post it on my page. I'm like, oh, I dropping song on my left friend, you know, they download it and all of that. But for this one, when I announced, I dropped the song, I dropped the cover, Rest in Pieces. I think it was on the 2nd of April when I dropped the cover. And so I took a snippet. I think 4 days later, I took a snippet. I posted it on my story.
Yeah.
And so my friends shared, they started talking about it, and so a lot of people viewed it. I think it was that Bassi and King Dennis part.
Yeah.
And so when they heard that part, they were like, they were bringing violence. They were bringing violence. And so that way Easy, I don't know how he thought how he knew his name was going to be in the song, because that particular snippet I posted, his name was not mentioned.
But he came out.
Yeah, but he was the first to start ranting and insulting on WhatsApp. And my friend Trevor screenshotted his rants and posted it on Facebook. And Trevor Yaski. And Gary the blogger, having a personal agenda against me then, I don't know if he still does. Not that I really care, but I mean, at that time, he wanted to use it to ridicule me. He did the promotion for me. And by the time he posted that conversation, a lot of people were like, who they call Mr. Judge?
I had no idea who they were, as I said.
Who they call Mr. Judge? And then they click on the page, and then I got all my videos on my page. And so once you go through the videos, you're like, this guy is good.
Yes.
Okay, let me follow him. And that's how I got followers. And then when I dropped Rest in Pieces on the 12th, it was total chaos. Yeah.
All right, so that's really awesome. And can you talk about what else you're doing right now? What's in the pipeline? What can we expect from Mr. Church?
Well, I'm trying to carve out a niche for myself, like solidify my brand. Like, this is exactly what you should expect when there's a Mr. Church drop, and I'm trying to move past all this beef and violence and all of that, because at the end of I did not come to beef anybody. Okay. If I had come to beef, I would have replied every single person.
Sure.
Every single person, I would have replied them. and then if I reply you, you reply me, and then I reply you, and then it's a whole long process, and we'll just be going back and forth, and that's not what I came here for. I came here to tell you the truth. If you do not like the truth, that's your business. It's not going to change anything.
Clean and simple.
Right.
Period.
So my goals, my vision is bigger than that. For me, it's about the industry. It's not about me proving to somebody that I can rap more than you. I can beat you in rap battle. I don't think on a small scale. That's small-minded thinking. Like we got me high rap battle. Okay, even if I win, what does it do for me? Even if we bet 5,000 and I win the 5,000, oh yes, Mr. Church can rap. How does that help Liberia as a music industry? So what if instead of fighting each other, we decide to collectively upgrade, uplift the industry? That's my vision. And I'm like, at the end of the day, if you guys do not want to do it, no problem. I'll keep doing what I'm doing little by little. And there are a lot of dope rappers. Since April, I've discovered there are a lot of dope rappers. And they're unknown. They've been slept on.
Yeah.
So we will find out people there.
And do something.
Exactly. If the people who have the platform do not want to use the platform to elevate the rap industry, the people they honor will take over. It's that simple. But the thing here is Liberian rap music must rise. That is the goal. Yeah.
All right. You talked about the industry and rising. How has it been since you joined? The fact that you blew with a song that people felt like you caused chaos. Have they been accepting to you? Have you been able to be accepted?
Yeah, to some extent. I do have a fan base now.
Okay.
A very loving fan base. Yes. And I think they have played their part, or they are playing their part by supporting me, trying to defend me whenever something is said and all of that. Sometimes I read comments and I just laugh. I'm like, let me go drink my tea and sleep. So I think it's on me to keep proving that, okay, so basically it's like, okay, Mr. Church, you said we should give you a platform.
Yeah.
We have given you a platform. So what you give for us? So it's on me now
to deliver.
Exactly. So and we're working on that. Yeah.
All right. So are there any songs in the pipeline that we should?
Of course, there are a lot of songs. And
when are you gonna drop? You don't have to tell me what the song is. Just tell me a drop date. Let me be the first to know. You can whisper if you want.
Even I don't know a drop date now. Even I don't know a drop date.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to build a team, and so going forward, most of the decisions will have to meet everyone's approval or the majority's approval, before it is taken. So I'm not completely independent anymore. Like I can just go in studio, make a song anytime, drop it anytime, and no. So now we're trying to structure a team, trying to put things in place, because at the end of the day, you need resources, you need people, you need connection, you need promotion, because
the structure.
Exactly. So if you want to make an impact, you cannot do it alone. You need people who have what it takes to make an impact, to help you. So that's what we're trying to set up. But I can assure you that there are a lot of songs. Yeah, but those songs will be dropped strategically, even with the EP and all of that, as time goes on. But whatever it is, it will be announced before the time. Yeah.
Okay, so what's your message for people watching the interview, your fans, and also other upcoming rapper and artists as well?
Yeah. My message is simple. Be creative. Creativity does not die. This song that is playing was made, I think I can remember singing this song in 2009 or so, 2009, 2010 or so, and it's still evergreen. It's still evergreen. If you make a song that appeals to the minds of people, it lasts longer than a song that just appeals to physical pleasure.
Yeah.
Like they can just dance. How long will they dance for? They will dance 2-3 months, they forget. Because danceable songs are being made every day. So it will hit for 2 months. Then you constantly have to keep doing that, and you will burn out.
Yes.
You will burn out at some point, because people are gonna get tired, and somebody else is gonna come.
Okay.
Right. But if you make evergreen songs, and that's why P Square will always remain relevant. And that's why Eminem dropped an album yesterday and it still made a hit. Even after rapping for more than 35 years.
Kendrick Lamar.
Exactly. If you make, for me, I feel like I prefer a deep song. Everyone likes a hit song. Everyone wants to be walking in the street and hear the song playing and all of that. It's good. But that's not my priority. I feel like the hit will come if you keep doing what you're doing. Just keep being creative. At a certain point, I'm bound to have, and I'm like, people be saying, I'm like, Rest in Pieces is a hit song.
It is a hit song.
Every single corner you go in, bro, everybody will talk about it. People sing about it. Just yesterday, I was riding my bike. As soon as I remove my helmet, the other lady, I just laugh. I have to wear my helmet back because that's the only way. Because if I'm walking in the street and I don't wear nose mask or something, last time I even wore a helmet, all guy look at me and say, you like him or wear double team mask, we know you, my man, we know you. You know, so it's good. The recognition is good, but I feel like my first goal is impact. Yeah, and I'm trying to inspire other people to pay attention to what they write. Rap is not like Afrobeats. Afrobeats is vibe. You know, you could say one thing for 4 minutes, the whole song, as long as the beat is just behind you. But for rap, you have to be crafted with words. You have to be creative. Exactly. Right. So it has to be at least above average. You know, it doesn't have to be Nas or Tupac or Biggie, but at least what are you trying to say? You know. So for me, that's what rap is about. So my parting statement is just keep being creative. Do not let people, whether you're rapping in Kolokwa or standard because I don't know what they call series. I'm rapping in English. Yeah, you can understand me.
I can.
Exactly. That's how.
Understand me too.
Right. So I'm rapping in English, and Liberia is an English-speaking country.
Exactly.
So I don't understand what you're talking about. But if you whether you rap in Kolokwa, whether you rap in standard, just makes sense. That's all. That's all.
All right. So finally, before I let go of you, let's talk about collaboration. Who would you want to collaborate with, like in the near future? It could be locally, it could be internationally.
Scientific.
Nice.
That's my first choice. That's him. It's him.
Easy Scientific. It didn't even finish from my mouth, and he said your name. So if you're watching, make it happen. Make it happen. We're looking forward to something like that.
Yep. Let's make it happen.
All right. So, Mr. Church, thank you so much. This has been a very nice conversation.
Thank you.
I am looking forward to more of your songs that you drop, and I will also want to have a conversation with you in the future to see how far you've come. You seem like you have a lot of creativity and a lot of things up here that you want to bring to light, and I am all here for it. We're all here for it.
Okay.
And thank you for making a difference and taking a bold step to bring change as well. All right, so before you go, let's just do a little bit of freestyle. You can come and do a little something for us.
Okay. So you ready?
I'm prepared. I was born ready.
I'm only like a beat, but okay, let's see.
All right.
So this is a jungle where brothers struggle to survive. Survival of the strong and fittest, where the weak would die. Lot of heat, gotta hustle just to eat. Ain't no time for relaxation, always find me on my feet. This a ghetto where all your dreams will die. We're stuck within the system while the decades going by. Every corner is a maze, got the Zokos in your face, waiting for an opportunity to feed on your mistake. Look, you wake up one morning and you're bald and great. Then you realize you wasted all your younger days. Chasing women and getting baby mamas when not in your saving. I'm sick of all the drama. I'm just tired of rolling dice, getting into constant fights. Gotta move away from catching feelings, wanna be catching flights. The system's rigged, it will never ever change. So this brother's breaking free. Finna turn a new page. Okay, I think I'm done.
Okay, you know the part about the Zoko? They just checked my bag recently. So that part actually, it caught my heart. It's very relatable, yes. They checked my bag with my phone in it, my husky and everything.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, it was sad.
Yeah, they're waiting for an opportunity to feed on your mistake.
You, they actually fed.
Yeah.
All right, so thank you so much, Mr. Church.
You're welcome.
Yana. Yana, thank you for watching. This is how we come to an end to this wonderful interview with Mr. Church. Make sure you check out his music and follow him on every platform. He's Mr. Church. And do not forget to especially check out the song Rest in Pieces. I am Ellen Reeves. This has been an awesome time. Till next time, Yana. Yana, I am Ellen Reeves, and today I am at the OZ nightclub in Liberia, Rehab to be precise. And I have a very special guest with a very awesome voice. We will take a very short break. As soon as we get back to Not Go Anywhere, I'll introduce who our special guest is. Yana, welcome back. And like I said before we took a break, I have a very special guest, very pretty. I love her hair. She's Sike Niwe. I know you've heard about her somehow because I have as well, even though this is my first time meeting her in person. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm okay, and welcome. Thank you
for
having
me.
Yeah, I love your hair.
Thank you.
Off camera, I'll ask you how you got that. Okay, so you've been in Liberia for a couple of weeks now.
Yeah, about 6 weeks.
6 weeks. How has it been?
It's been fun. Liberia is a version of home, you know. So it's kind of vacation, kind of work, you know, catching up, handling stuff, but it feels good to be home.
All right, so who is Sike Niwe? Like, what's your biological name?
Okay, so my first name is Coletta, and my middle name is Konu. And that's the C and the K.
Okay.
But the nickname Sike Niwe was given to me in high school from my friends. And it was just something that was like funny. It was like, oh, your name is Sike Niwe. And then it just stuck. Then like I eventually made it my Instagram name in college. And then it just felt right when I started to put out music. I was like, that's definitely what I want to call myself.
All right. So you mentioned two things that I want to ask about or know about. College. What did you study in college? Okay.
So in college, I did a double major. I got one degree in biological sciences and the other in African American studies.
Oh, awesome. Why that? Why those?
So I went in because I had like a very solid plan to go to medical school. But while I was there, I just really got, because I went to college in the States in New Jersey, Rowan University. And just being in the atmosphere in college, especially during that time, like 2014, it was very like racially charged.
Okay.
So there were a lot of classes that I took because I was just curious about like my Black identity living in the American society, especially coming from a place like Liberia where it's like a homogeneous race, most of it. Yeah. It was kind of like a culture shock going to college in America, and I just wanted to understand more of like what my presence meant. And because I just enjoyed the classes, I took them all as electives.
Okay.
So by the time it was time to graduate, my advisor was like, you've taken so many classes, just pay an extra semester and get the degree. And I was like, oh, okay, why not? 2-for-1 special. So that's how that happened.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, and let's talk about the next one. You said you started using Sike Niwe on your Insta, on your socials, before you decided to do music. When did you decide that I want to do music or I want to pursue a career in music?
So I think secretly it's always been like a dream of mine. It's just not something I ever thought could ever be a reality. I think I grew up with like really low self-esteem and a lot of insecurities. I just never thought that, you know, being like a pop star was ever in the cards for me.
Yeah.
Even though it's something that I dreamed about forever. And when I got to college and I started to really come in tune with like who I was as a person and building my self-confidence and understanding that like you actually can do whatever you want, girl.
You got this.
And so I started doing like talent shows at school, you know, with the encouragement of like my cousins that I went to school with.
Yeah.
And I got more comfortable with it, and eventually after I graduated, I was like, I want to put something out just to say I did it. And that's when I put out the Kizzy W Bad Like That cover.
Yeah.
and I uploaded it, and I just turned off all my notifications and went to sleep. And I was like, oh,
whatever happens. Let me get up.
Yes, and then I woke up to like so many notifications and all of this positive reinforcement. I was like, oh, you need to tell me this whole time I've been wasting my own time
And sitting on this?
and sitting on it. And CIC had reached out to me to just give me encouragement, like, oh, I, could have never guessed that this was some gem hidden, and he really encouraged me, and he started a petition online to get me to do music full time, and the pressure worked. It's positive peer pressure.
Awesome. Awesome. That's the only type of peer pressure we should give into.
I know.
All right, so how would you describe the type of music that you make?
Okay, I would call it Afrofusion.
Okay.
When I first started, it was really heavy polo pop, like, I was really wanting to be identified as like the Liberian sound. But as I've experienced more, traveled more, I've refined my music and my writing more. I would say Afrofusion because there's so many influences there. There's a little jazz, there's a little soul, there's a little hip hop, there's a little Afrobeat, Afro pop. So yeah, you can never tell. It's just good music, good vibes.
All right, so how long have you been making music so far?
So when I put out the Bad Like That cover, that was 2019.
Why you bad like that? You make a church girl smoke crack like that. Yeah, I must just sample you head quick. How you bad like that? How you bad like that? You make a church girl smoke crack like that.
So I would say that was my official debut. But the first time I released original music that I wrote, that was actually my 24th birthday in 2019 as well, August.
Okay, so 2019 was just your year.
I had just graduated in 2018, and I was going to the Peace Corps. So I had maybe 9 months to prepare for leaving for the Peace Corps. And I was like, what do you do with 9 months of free time? Untapped potential. Nobody is looking for me to do anything serious because I'm about to go to the village and, do all of that. So I was like, let's play.
Let's do some positive playing.
Yeah.
And actually, it got at least it got good response and stuff like that.
Yeah. I can't imagine how devastated I would have been if it didn't go that way. Because I think a part of me was like, if you just try it, there's no way you could fail. But then if it didn't happen, I don't know what would have happened in my head. So
Okay, great.
praise God for that.
Yes. Glory to God.
Glory to God. We love Jesus over here.
All right, so let's talk about your inspiration. Where do you get it from, and how's your creative process like?
So my parents weren't very musically inclined, but they were extreme consumers of music. So growing up, my parents are significantly older than I am. So my parents had me at 43.
Okay.
So they were really into the oldies. That's the OJs and Earth, Wind and Fire, Aretha Franklin, Shaka Khan, like that. But then they were also into the old African sounds like the Fela Kuti and high life Ghanaian music. So I grew up with that, and I just always loved music. I remember when I was 7, I begged for this karaoke machine for Christmas, and I gave them hell in that house with it. I really did. I remember that was the year Alicia
Made them
Keys.
regret.
It's just please put her in a choir or something. Take this noise from in my house. But Alicia Keys had come out with that some people want it all. And I was like, I need to know how to sing this song. And they're like, why? Why do you need to be able to sing this song? I'm like, I don't know. So that is the first time I remember saying I want to sing to myself.
Yeah.
That song was just the pinnacle of this is it. If she didn't do it, I would have never known that was a possibility.
Okay.
So she is the number one inspiration when it came to this style that I have. But the Ira Stars and Thames and Olamide, CIC is another heavy influence for me. I just love music, and I want to put as much of it in as possible. I want so much of my personality to shine through.
Yeah. So CIC, I know this because I followed your Insta for like just to see, and I noticed that you've been using one of his songs, like, and you mentioned like, oh, CIC, I've been really using this your song. So I could tell he was an influence already.
That song Morning is my favorite, but I don't even want to say that because I have so many favorite CIC songs, as I think every Liberian person does, because it's CIC, you know. Crowd, you know, shout out to him, he's the king. But I did a cover to that song as well, and he loved it, which made me love it even more. And I performed it at a benefit concert that year, the same 2019, I think. And then anytime somebody is like, oh, can you come sing at this banquet? And they're like, can you sing that Morning song by CIC? We really like the way you did it, because it's like an acoustic version of it. So I was like, you know, you better pay me for promoting this song.
I know, right?
But he instead is like, you need to pay me for singing my song. And I'm just like, I get it. So we break even.
Okay, so nobody paying nobody. I'm using your song, I'm making it popular.
What are friends for if not to misuse their talent?
Sharing is scary. Okay, so you mentioned karaoke. And what song is the song that you mostly sang at karaoke?
I literally had this exact conversation last night at Club Monserrato.
Okay.
My number one go-to karaoke song is He Wasn't Man Enough for Me by Toni Braxton.
Oh, okay.
It is a crowd pleaser, okay? I know that everybody wants to come and sing the Celine Dion and Listen by Beyonce, but
Whitney
I promise
Houston.
you, beautiful songs. But in the nightclub, we're all halfway through the bottom of the beer barrel.
I know.
Let's sing something a little upbeat, you know, and He Wasn't Man Enough for Me is really cheeky. And then I know the choreography from the video.
Oh, girl.
You gotta get it, you know, get it in there. And everybody loves it, and everybody knows the song.
Okay.
Yeah. And then usually the DJ would just play last after. So
after that, so it was just like a blend in.
Yeah.
You're in tune with the DJ.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. I think I will copy that song, even though I don't have the type of voice you have, but just for fun.
No, but karaoke is supposed to be fun. It's not. They say if you want to perform, go to American Idol, go to, you know, Yellow Style and stuff like that. But karaoke is a place for you to just make a joyful noise.
Exactly. Not beautiful, but joyful.
Joyful, a very enthusiastic noise.
Oh yeah, with confidence.
Give us some attitude. You know, you and your friends, and you might have small choreography behind it.
You've given me another idea.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And then Liquid Courage to just smooth it over. And beg for nobody to record it.
I know. All right, so this is a nice conversation, but we have to take a very short break. As soon as we get back, we'll delve more into your experiences and your goals, future goals.
You say you want my love. You say you want my touch. Because you want me give it to you, Jalata. So you put in touch. Bitch, you don't make noise. Oh. I hope you ready. Hope you ready for my trouble. So trouble. Betty, not for free. And for free. And for level. And for level. Maritona. Don't play with my body. See, Uncle Jonah. I can't settle for smarty. Bitch, you see. See the way. See the way.
Yeah, now welcome back. We're still here at OZ Nightclub at Rehab, Monrovia, Liberia, with my girl. You know what? It's like she's giving a vibe like we've been knowing each other forever.
And that's the best. That's how you know.
Exactly. I love this kind of, the vibe is there.
Yes. And OZ nightclub actually is like kind of nostalgic for me. This is where I had my first video release party.
Wow,
Yeah.
would you look at that?
Yep. And that is still up to date, the best performing single that I've had so far.
That's awesome. So you see, well, God works in mysterious
Yeah,
ways.
he sure does.
Okay, so let's talk about family and how supportive they are as it relates to your goals. How is it
Okay.
like?
So it's interesting because I feel like, okay, my dad is deceased. He passed away 2006.
Oh, so sorry.
But yeah, and I was like, we were extremely close. He loved music, but I think he just wanted something different from me. So I think battling the version of him that I wanted to be, the version of me that he wanted me to be, versus the version of myself that I am and that I want to be, that was really hard. And then I think that was what also was difficult for my mom. Was like, okay, you want to do music, but like, I promised your dad that I was going to make sure that you reached your ultimate potential. Is music where you think that is? Because we told your father you were going to be a doctor, and you were wrestling with that. Now wake up, So she's adapting to it. She's supportive, as in like, the music is nice. Oh yeah, you're my daughter song, that kind of thing. But then it's like, but what are you doing with your life for real?
Yeah.
When will you marry? When will you have children? When will you put the retirement together? When you put my retirement together? All of that kind of stuff.
Okay, so let's talk about music videos. Or let's talk about your emotions tied to music before we go to videos,
okay.
Right? All right, so does music have the ability to lighten up your mood?
Yes, absolutely.
And what's your go-to music when you're feeling down?
Okay.
Or go-to song?
Right now, I've really been loving Rima's album. So
which one? The recent one?
The recent one. Because I
we
had
need
a
to do high
thing.
five. Let's go.
Yes. So my business will always be the bane of our existence.
Yeah.
So I was having a little drama. Not really drama, but I was not having a great day. And that song, Monday morning talking about me, right?
I'm making money.
You cannot have a bad day when that song comes on. Not gonna take it easy on my head. Not gonna take it easy. That song it just lifts your mood because it's just like you worry about me.
I don't really care.
Tell you something, okay?
So
yeah.
My favorite song on that album is Yayo.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why people hate on that album, but it's a vibe though.
And even the first song, Marcham, that song, like, I don't have a Wrangler, I don't have a drop top or even a large sunroof. But if I did, I can just absolutely.
Awesome.
And then another song by A Wood, Baller. It came out last summer, I think.
Okay.
I love the song.
Is it a Liberian song?
It's a Liberian song.
Yes, I saw it on someone's video, and I was trying to figure out who made the song because it was just
A Wood. It's like that song. It's such a vibe. Yeah.
I heard just like a little snippet of it on somebody's video, and I'm like, this is Liberian song, but who's this?
I told him to wait and put me in the video, but they were rushing. So,
but you can do a remix to it, then you can get in the remix video.
I know, but that is actually like my favorite song, and I played in the gym. Yeah, I love it.
All right, so let's talk about music videos now. Do you think a music video makes you love the song more, or does it just add up to the?
As somebody that doesn't really watch music videos that much, I think it really depends on the consumer.
Okay.
There are some people who are extremely visual, and they need to be able to tie, the visuals in to really enjoy the song. I'm not like that at all because I have a very wide imagination. Every song already has a video in my head, and I'm in it.
And as long as the beat.
Yeah. So why would I now fire myself from the music video to come and watch your own and then not be a part of it? I'm kidding.
Yeah.
But there are some songs where the videos definitely take it up a notch. I already loved Quarter Bob by Tiwa Savage, but the video made it
like extra.
So much more. Yeah, she had like the TLC inspo with the like the pajamas, the creep part in there, and then the fashion. And there's another song of hers that did it for me, 49.99.
Okay.
The video was excellent. Like, I don't think I've ever been that impressed by a music video
As much as that one.
Yeah, coming out of Africa specifically.
Yeah.
And I actually met one of the creative directors in the States, and he was telling me how they had to like Photoshop in some parts. They shot some parts in America and then like Photoshopped her into it and all of this stuff, and it's just like mind blowing. Yeah, and I also like things that are quite provocative, and that video was very
Okay. All right. So what y'all leave it as? Okay, awesome. So let's talk about Liberia entertainment industry. You've been in it for
2021.
2 years later.
Yeah. So as I said, I went to Peace Corps. I was in Uganda, and that was where I dropped the first single from.
Yeah.
And everything was just very social media. I wasn't doing performances. I wasn't doing interviews. It was just the song,
Anything you want to do it, you do it.
Listen, please, And I dropped it with a video. But then after COVID ended, I came to Liberia, and I did Yellow Star, the first season. And at the end of that was when we came here to OZ to release Kill It with Jarido. Okay. And that was the first, I think that was my real debut into it. But as people know, living in Liberia is not an easy feat. And especially as a creative, when I think the culture appreciates the content, but they don't facilitate.
Huge problem,
so,
and it needs to be facilitated.
Right. So it was really hard to be consistent because, I really needed to fund everything myself, and living here, I just wasn't that wasn't a possibility. And at the time, I didn't have like a whole bunch of offers for investors and sponsorship. So I had to take a break. And during that time, my mom got diagnosed with cancer. Oh. Yeah, that was in August of 2022. And so music had to take the backseat, unfortunately. But my mom is officially cancer-free.
Thank God.
And I've been adulting, so we're gearing up to, I feel like it's like a comeback almost. I feel like I'm starting all the way over from scratch. All of the women and men in Liberia that have been doing music, I'm coming to join them now. It's not like, they have the platform, they have the ears, they have the fan base. I'm coming to now just be a part of that. And
All right. So how would you describe Liberian music or as compared to years back?
I feel like now we have so many different genres. I feel like way back, like when I was in high school and prior to, Liberian music was very one-dimensional, and that's not to be negative in any way. It was just, all of the songs are dance songs. All of them have like the same kind of like average BPM. They technically or typically have the same message. It's either like party, woman business, or
maybe
something like along those lines. And now I feel like we have so much more to say, and we have opened up to have we have R&B, and we have soul, and we have trapco, and everybody can express themselves in their Liberian experience in avenues that best represent them. Like when I first came out, I felt like I needed to be a big Jew. I needed to be super hardcore, super cocky, confident. And where that might be a portion of my personality, it's not all of who I am. And I never felt comfortable to show the soft side of me. But that is a large part of who I am. So I'm excited this go around to give a more well-rounded view of my personality, be very authentic, really raw.
Yeah.
And I think it's about time we give Liberian people options. You know, they always say, oh, Liberian people only listen to one kind of music, and it's like, yeah, but we haven't given them options. So if we all keep putting out the same kind of music, they'll only have one type of music to consume. Yeah.
So yeah, we won't have like a choice. And
right.
Okay, great. So let's talk about, other than music, what do you do in your free time? What are your hobbies?
Okay, I have Congo people have a huge family. Huge family. I grew up, I'm the only girl and I'm the youngest of 3 boys. Okay. But I grew up with like my cousins as my siblings, and there's an endless number of cousins. I've even meeting new ones on a regular basis. So I spend a lot of time with my family because we're also like best friends.
Yeah.
And you know, we're girls. We like to do girly things. We like brunch.
Okay.
You know, I do like a good party. I like to go out. I like a little jack. You know, I like to read. And yeah, spend time with my family. Spend a little alone time. Yeah. Spend a little time with God. And honestly, I really like music. I really like going to the studio. I like talking about music. I like listening to music. So yeah, that's...
Yeah, I just wish I had a good voice as you have, because I'm a lover of music too.
Oh yeah. I have the musical notes on my back.
Oh great. Yeah. The same note or?
Yeah, but it's like a flamingo.
Oh okay, yeah. Oh, this is nice.
Yeah, and it goes all the way down.
If you're a music lover, sure, you understand. You understand why we did that.
I feel like all music lovers have at least one musical note somewhere there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I picked this one because it's like, I feel like it's the cutest note, the treble note.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are your plans for the next couple of years? Let's say 5 years. What should we expect?
Well, in the more immediate, for the rest of this year, I am doing like intense releases. Okay. So like drop after drop after drop after drop. I have a lot of stuff in the vaults. I really can't wait to put out. Even my management is just like, you need to pace yourself. And I'm just like,
they're just too much. I just want it out there.
Let's put it out, you know. It will hit, I swear. Just give it to the people, you know. But yeah, since I've been here, I've been doing like a lot of content creation for short form content to release the songs, social media promotion stuff, getting my promotional teams and everything in order. So no matter where I am in the world, the music can continue to flourish. And I don't even want to say within the next 5 years, because I've learned that while you're making plans, God is laughing.
Exactly.
So all I can say is I am signing up to do my part in my journey to the top.
Okay.
The determination, the diligence, the discipline, the sacrifices and the compromises to make it happen. So yeah, I'm really just looking forward to putting out the best music I have to offer the world and the feedback. I want more collaborations. I want to challenge my writing more. I want to write with other people more. I even want to do cinematic music. Like I want to write songs for soundtracks, and yeah, there's just no part of music that I don't want to be a part of. Like I want to learn how to produce. I'm learning how to play guitar and piano.
Oh, nice.
I want to do everything. I want to produce my own music. I want to record my own music. I want to write my own music. I want to write for other people. Yeah.
I love guitars, and it's good that you mentioned guitar and piano, because I was going to ask you if there was like an instrument you could magically learn how to play on the spot. Which one would it be? What would it be?
I think it would be piano, just because it's a singer's instrument. But I played flute in school.
Okay.
I was in the band. This is a school band. I know that's not the most glamorous thing, but I played the flute for about 4 years. And it was not my favorite experience because I wanted to sing. You cannot sing and play the flute. I know Lizzo is a special exception.
Yeah, Lizzo just be like, okay, I'm done singing. I just do the
twerk and sing and dance and play the flute and then belt out the national anthem. Like that is not my testimony. Yeah, I was hoping for more of like Alicia Keys or her, you know. Yeah. Lizzo's awesome, super envious. I wish I could be her. I wish I could wake up one day and just be like, oh, I'm Lizzo.
All right, so if you could do an opening for someone, like a big artist, a big musician in the world, who would that be?
Tiwa Savage, Beyonce. I'm trying to think of guys. I would love to open for Chris Brown.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I find it intimidating. I'm not that great of a dancer. I can dance. Like, I was on the dance team in high school and everything. I can do choreography and all of that, but I don't have the razzle dazzle.
I mean, anybody can get the razzle dazzle with constant practice. You can just, as long as you tell yourself, oh yeah, I would do it, and you can like miss it. Like,
if I'm hoping up for Chris Brown, maybe not this year. Maybe not yet.
After you perfect your dance,
I got work to do. Got to lose a little weight. You know, got to get that flexibility, the yoga a little more. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So more preparations in the near future.
Definitely.
Okay, all right. So what advice would you give to young artists, especially females coming up and want to pursue a career in music? What would be your
in Liberia or anywhere?
In Liberia, firstly, and then generally.
Okay, for young women specifically, never compromise your morals and your values for an opportunity, because what is for you will always find you.
Okay.
If anyone believes in you and they want to be a part of your journey and your music career, they will do that without you having to put out. And I know you know what I mean. Also, allow yourself to be all of the different versions of yourself. Don't allow anybody to tell you who you are. Don't allow anybody to put you in a box because it's marketable. Because now more than ever, people want to be able to relate to you. That's why everybody has some sort of reality TV show, because they want to show who they genuinely are. And always be a student of music. You never know enough. Even Beyonce still does vocal lessons. Jennifer Hudson still does vocal lessons. There's always something you can learn from someone else. So just always be a student, always be open, and the journey is not typically easy or fun. Mm-hmm. You know, most times you're gonna be pretty broke, you're gonna be pretty uncomfortable, but life is a journey, it's not a destination. And unfortunately, a part of the journey takes a lot of money. So it just comes with it.
Money is always a key factor.
Yeah, especially for women in Liberia. Also, no song is too small. Yeah. No platform is too small. If it's your Instagram or your Twitter, your TikTok, your Facebook, put it there. There's always someone that is going to vibe to it. There's always somebody that's going to like it. Do not mind the noise in the market. Find your confidence and hold on to it as true as your faith in anything. Don't let anybody challenge your confidence for any reason. I'm not saying don't be open to criticism, but ultimately know that your value is within yourself, and whatever it is that you want to do, you can do it as long as you're willing to put in the work. That is what
Great. All right, so who would you want to collaborate with if you had the opportunity to?
Okay, so I have categories, right? In Liberia, CIC.
Okay.
I
mean, duh.
Yeah, of course. CIC. And there's this girl, Bad Girl Ira. I'm not sure if she's here right now, but she's one of my favorites.
We follow each other on Insta. I met her at MLMA. She has a low cut.
Yes, and we did Yellow Star together.
Okay.
She's one of my favorites. Like, her voice is amazing, and she's fine. You know, it's just like, oh, this is a vibe. I would love to do music with her.
Okay.
And then outside of Liberia, I'm trying to do male and female.
Okay.
And there's just so
Gender
many
balance.
options. Yeah, there's so many options. So, okay, for men, I would love to do music with, this is controversial right now, but Drake. You know, he's not winning this summer per se, you know, but we cannot deny the fact that he is a hit maker.
True.
You know? And I know there's a lot of controversy about
The whole Kendrick
the
Lamar
whole
thing.
cultural appropriation
Yeah.
thing. But I'm kind of like, okay, appropriate mine small. I want to see how you do it. I feel like I would make awesome music with Drake, you know, like, and not so much like gangsta hip hop Drake,
Yeah.
more of like R&B 2010 Drake. Yeah. And then for women outside of Liberia, Ira Star.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Great. All right. Awesome.
I would love to do music with Tiwa Savage. Like okay,
Tops the list.
I watched this interview that she did with, I think it was Angela Yee, I'm not sure. But she said that Brandy was like her idol. And she was like, even when they finally did the song together, she was so embarrassed that like if Brandy went to the DM, she would see like all these messages that she sent her over the years and stuff. And that's how much she loved Brandy. And in my mind, I was like, that's how I am with you. If Tiwa Savage ever opened her Instagram or my Instagram DM, she would be reading for years. So, you know, I don't know if I should, like, the day I get the call, if I should just unsend it.
Send all of it.
I don't know. Or maybe just leave it there and be like, hey, sis, I'm sorry.
I mean,
Your
that used to be you
personal
and Brandy.
Like, I made videos and reels for her birthday. Like, I love her. I
wow.
really do. She can do no wrong in my eyes.
Oh, wow.
But yeah.
I
And
mean,
then,
she's actually a great singer.
She is. And she's done so much work. You know, like, she was singing background forever. And she had, I think, like, the writing contract at Rock Nation. Like, that's the type of career I want to have. Not to just sing music, put it out, and perform it. I want to be in every portion of it. I want to be a part of other people's journeys. I want, when we go to the Grammys, I'm not only nominated for the songs that I sang, but the songs that I wrote, the songs I co-produced, the songs that, you know, I was a part of the team for. That's what I want.
Great. All right, so I'll just have your final words, and we call this a wrap, even though it's sad because this has been a really, really interactive and nice conversation.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So just any final words before I take leave of you.
Okay, well, follow me on Instagram. That is at CKNayway, spelled phonetically CeeKaynaway. I know it's a mouthful, but follow me on Instagram. Stream my music. It's on all social media platforms under CKNayway. And this year, you guys prepare to be sick of me.
Ooh.
I can't wait. I have so much music coming out.
All right, so this has been really awesome, and thank you, even though the weather, but I'm glad we finally did, and
Yes.
I'm glad there was a fight there.
Yes, there was.
Yeah.
I love it. God does everything for a reason.
Oh yeah, sure. So, I will definitely be checking in on you, your progress and your journey. Because
Absolutely.
I am curious to know what you have in store for us, because you seem very excited about it.
Yes.
So yes. So
And then we can do another one of these.
Oh sure, of course. We need to do a follow-up interview.
Absolutely, yes.
All right. So thank you so much. And till next time, this was really nice.
Thank you so much. It was great meeting you.
All right. Yana, thank you so much for watching. This has been a vibe with CKNayway, and make sure you're following her on every socials and every streaming platform as well. She has a lot in store for us, as she rightly said. So stay tuned until next time. I am Elin Reeves. Yana.